Joined by East Bay Congresswoman Barbara Lee. Congresswoman, you have worked with Pelosi for so many years. She certainly broke many barriers. What do you believe are some of Pelosi's biggest accomplishments?
Sure. Well, thank you very much for having me with you this evening. And I've known the Speaker since 1984. During the Democratic Party convention in San Francisco is when I actually met her. Speaker Pelosi has been a transformational leader. And I have seen how she has worked on so many issues, finding consensus among her caucus, which has many, many different points of views. But when you look at just the last couple of years, I mean, how she has shepherded through Congress our care packages, the American Rescue Plan, the COVID package, how she put forth and cobbled the votes together and led on our bills that would really reduce the cost of prescription drugs and provide insulin at a cap of $35 for Medicare patients, the Inflation Reduction Act, the most significant gun legislation that has ever passed the House. I mean, this is a remarkable leader, and she has made her impact throughout her career as leader and as speaker. When you look at how she worked with President Obama and brought us all together to pass the Affordable Care Act. I mean, through her leadership, she has saved lives and livelihoods and really has enhanced the quality of life for every single American.
And Congresswoman, to that end, you talked about this diverse Democratic caucus in the House. A lot of different viewpoints, a lot of different members with a lot of different priorities. What was it about Speaker Pelosi's personality, about her approach, that she was able to keep everybody unified, especially in those critical moments?
One thing about the Speaker is she listens very closely and intently to people and to members, and she finds common ground. She really cares about her members, and so she knows where those threads, those common threads lie, and that's because she listens and because she cares and because she wants to bring consensus. And not everyone always agreed with her, but she knew how to put the votes together to have people understand, members understand that it's for the common good, it's for the country, it's for your constituents. And so I think her genius and her brilliance is in really with her tough love. I mean, she can count. She knows she knows how to count votes, and she knows how to help work on legislation that will help address some of the issues that members are concerned about that may or may not have been in the legislation before to accommodate their points of views.
And we all know that she is stepping down from this leadership position, but Congresswoman, she is going to remain there in Congress. What do you see her role being for the remainder of her term?
First of all, she loves her district. She loves her constituents, and she's going to continue, as she has been, fighting for her constituents in her congressional district. Secondly, I'm sure everyone is going to turn to her, including myself, for advice and counsel. And knowing the Speaker, she's not going to get into the fray. But certainly, if we come to her to ask her for help or for advice, I bet she will be there for everyone. But again, her priorities, of course, are her district. The president relies on her. She's very strategic. She knows what the American people need and want, and she really cares about the country. She's a patriot, and she really has a lot, I think, to do within the next couple of years to make sure that we continue to put people over politics.
Yeah,
and
Congresswoman Lee, before we're almost out of time, but I want to get your thoughts here on the next generation of leadership, of Democratic leadership in the House. New York Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, as I know you are aware, is the front runner to take over as the Democratic leader in the House. Do you believe that he is the right person to take over in this moment?
Absolutely. Here we have had a phenomenal first female speaker, and now we're going to have an African-American man as leader of our caucus. What does that say? Not only about Hakeem and his constituents, it says a lot about the country. We've come a long way, have a long way to go as it relates to racial equity and racial justice. But this is another chapter of that march. You know, as Dr. King said, the arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. And this is another step in that move towards justice. I believe that the team that's being put together will lead in a way that incorporates everyone's points of views. Hakeem and all of us understand members' districts and what their aspirations are, and we'll be sure to continue to lead in putting, again, people over politics. And so this is remarkable. It's historic. And I'm excited to be part of this overall team that's going to move forward and take the country forward.
Yeah, an incredible run for Speaker Pelosi, no doubt about it. We always appreciate the time, Congresswoman Barbara Lee. Thank you for doing it.
Thank you.